Whoever
There's no
wins
prize.
this eats the most pizza, and we can finally.
I'm I'm pretty sure that's just you. I don't think we need a contest. You eat like 5 pieces of pizza at a time. We're talking about the guy who at LCA was considering making fake names to order individual pieces of pizza so he could get bigger pieces of pizza.
Man, what was wrong with me that I never went through with that and ordered one for Babalu?
I don't know.
What was I
It
thinking?
seems like a brilliant plan.
It should have been. It should have been like. I don't know if you remember like senior prank day or whatever it was,
Yeah, something like that.
where they like went super early and trashed the whole hallways and put toilet paper all over the bathrooms and made a bunch of signs and things.
Yeah.
Our senior prank day would just be I order one extra piece of pizza as Babalu. Just do wild and crazy guys.
It's funny that you're including me because the actual outcome is definitely I do nothing because I don't want to show up early.
I just
I was never even there early enough to order pizza. I just told my mom to give me pepperoni.
I just rope you in, and you get blamed partially for it and have to do community service with me.
Yeah, they dock my GPA.
For a second, I thought you said they dox your GPA.
I did for a second, but I fixed it real quick. I'm open to wanderers. I'm in the ruins.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
that
was
actually
just.
would be a dock to my GPA. You know my GPA because it's the same as your GPA because we both got valedictorian.
I don't know what my GPA was in high school.
There's both a level of like I can claim superiority that I know my GPA, but there's also a level of like, am I just clinging on to a GPA that doesn't matter? And you're the real smart guy just leaving high school in the past.
I'm the real sad guy who got 1B in college and will never be able to live it down.
This is why you don't go to college. I have 0 Bs in college.
Let me turn the brightness
I'm,
up.
I'm gonna turn the brightness down just to spite you.
Hey, so how we
Eh,
doing tonight? You ready to get a little
this is a
sus?
this is a toll tunnel. You gotta pay the toll, especially after a
Okay.
joke like that.
Yeah, okay. I can yeah, that's fair.
Alright, go ahead.
Thank you. I really didn't need to pay it though. 'Cause I could have walked past because you're so thin.
Oh yeah? Walk past me right now.
I just I just tried to I don't know if you ever like switch in your brain and start using a different video game's controls. I just tried to use a very niche Roblox control that that
You just try to
lets
like
you
no clip through me.
like sneak past narrow hallways in certain Roblox games. I don't think I've used that one since 2012.
I I have I haven't done that. Good job. You're doing this unit proud, kid.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we're heavy load.
Yeah, we're heavy load, all shield, all the time. I'm going full strength build.
Full strength arena. Miranda
I'm thinking,
powder.
since I'm like a filthy min-maxer, I've been thinking about like what I'm gonna do,
Mhm.
and I'm thinking if I want to get a bunch of stamina and carry weight so that I can wear super heavy armor and use heavy shields,
Mm-hmm.
since I'm gonna have a lower stat investment in strength, I use fire weapons.
You know, I think fire weapons are probably everyone goes for the oh dear, the bleed and frost weapons. I think fire weapons are pretty underrated.
Well, I'm using lightning weapons on my quality build character. Or I mean, it started out as a quality build. It turned into a dex build. Obviously, why are we having? Don't we both have like 300 hours in this game?
Oh, nice.
You got it.
Trina's Lily,
Brilliantly.
aka Blue Mikola. Maybe Saint Trina's actually like a green Mario situation.
You think there's a blue Mikola?
I think it'd be possible. What were we? Okay, wait. What were we just talking about? There was something where it was like I was so ready to say something about it, and I've completely forgot what we were talking about.
I said, don't we both have like 300 hours in this game?
Oh, that wasn't it. It was
Oh,
before that, maybe
we're talking about high school
high school.
and how I was gonna do a strength build with fire weapons.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it feels like a lot of people are weak to fire.
I don't. I know a lot of people are weak to shock, other than dragons. Like basically everyone but dragons is weak to shock.
Hmm.
But I don't know about fire.
Fire
I don't.
giant and
I know Moog is actually
right card.
resistant to it.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, believe it or not, uh, resident Moog hater looked up Moog's resistances to see if I could beat him easily.
Resident Mocator.
I always kill these guys just in case I can get their shoes. I like their shoes.
Oh, we got the Forlorn Hound over here.
Nah, I'm killing this Caden Rider.
That's important.
I like their armor set too. I wish these guys had a bigger role in the game, like we actually saw them in the mountaintops with their snowy gear on.
Mm. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of factions that are just kind of there and aren't really fleshed out. A lot of sometimes there's a lot of complexity, but not a lot of depth. Oh, nice liver. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Top 10 pickup lines that will 100% work. Ah, oh, nice liver. I've got one of those.
what do
That
you what,
filter sugar is real good. Yeah.
what do you look for in a person?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I look for a nice liver. Here,
That's
hang on. Let me. I
oh
can't
my
just
gosh.
take.
Oh,
I
that
have to
reminded
pay
me
you.
of something.
There you go. Take that as
Oh,
compensation.
thank you. We've just solved economics. that rem- that reminded me of two things. The first is just imagine, in the Family Feud, how there's like they specifically tailor things so that people will give silly responses or whatever, and then they can clip it and put it on their YouTube channel and make money off of other people's embarrassment.
Yeah, a real classic scenario.
I'm just imagining like a what do you look for in a potential partner kind of question, and then like somebody buzzing in and yelling like good liver or something.
Good liver.
I like that image.
And then Steve Harvey with his mouth slightly open, looking off into the crowd.
Yeah. So the other thing that this reminded me of was I have a little. What? Why is there a rune bear here? Did that?
Wait, why are you?
What?
What?
Did,
You just made a rune bear?
There's one other
Wait,
place where if you
there's.
kill a aristocrat, a noble, it turns into a giant. It's what? Where to?
Oh, I forgot.
What's?
I didn't know you had lit this grace already, so I went down there and interacted with it, and ended up resting, and it respawned everything.
Oh. But where'd the rune bear come from? Is
There's
it?
a guy
Is
over
it
here, apparently.
killing this guy here?
There's a goon.
I remember there's one spot in Kaled where if you kill a noble, it turns into a giant with like a fire weapon.
You you really love the jump attack, don't you?
It's
It's like it's every time there's an enemy, you go for.
yeah.
I even remember the one time I summoned you on my first
Oh
character.
wait, is
Wait,
this?
which one is it?
No
Which
wait.
guy
Look
is it?
look up here. Is that just always there?
That guy?
Do you see a rune bear up there?
No, I see that guy right here.
To me,
There's a
there's just
guy
a rune bear standing there.
right here?
No, up on the cliff.
No, there's no rune bear on the cliff. Hang on.
You don't see the rune bear that's attacking me right now.
Hang on a second. I'm not to the cliff yet.
No, right where I am, it's attacking me.
I don't know where you are. No, there's no rune bear.
You don't? Do you see me getting hit by it?
Yeah. Hang on, is it this guy? Yeah, this guy turns into the rune bear. But the rune bear didn't. Okay, now the rune bear's here.
We each have our own individual rune bears.
No, no, it just made yours appear, and
Oh,
now I can
okay.
hit it and get hit by it as a result.
What a weird thing.
I hate these enemies.
Maybe a shield is what we needed this whole time.
Like I said, I was really looking forward to the shield run. I think it's gonna be good fun. Good, clean fun for the
I
whole
was,
family.
I was thinking about it. I was, sitting back, thinking about it, and I
Yeah,
was like, man, I had a really good time that like hour and 47 minutes. I'm really looking forward to the next time we do this. Sometimes the future is now.
future is now.
I think the shield really is. I think there's a lot of enemies that are gonna be better with a shield.
Yeah, I think we're gonna just absolutely destroy this game. Oh, got a larval tier.
Oh, whoa!
And the larval tier kind of looks like a liver.
The Elden Ring. The Elden Ring was a ringworm in your liver the whole time.
Wait, we don't need to kill this guy. We don't need the frickin' Bloodhound's Fang. Why would we ever kill him?
Fun enemy.
There's so many other Bloodhound Knights, though. Plus, if we wait, we can kill him with Blythe.
Okay,
Oh, fine, let's kill him.
you have me convinced.
Okay, we'll wait then. Are we going up?
What's up here? Sorcerer.
Outpost.
Oh, okay.
There's an outpost with a scroll, yeah.
Soldier of Godric.
Soldier of God. Rick.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? That's an actual mod
Yeah. I've seen the.
where he does like 10,000 damage per swing, I think.
It's beautiful. There's just something so beautiful about Soldier of God. Rick.
Rick.
Oh, is the Royal House Scroll? Is that how you get Carrion Slicer? The best spell in the game.
Probably. Man, I'm having a straight up bad time over here. I want to kill this glasses wearing nerd up here. Oh, what do you know? A jumping attack coming in big.
This is like
I mean, like, I'm Germa at the live action Germa Rumble. Like, oh look, a right
right
hand,
hand.
and here we go. You're gonna follow up with a right hand. Ooh, what are we gonna see here from Winston? Oh, a right hand coming from Winston.
Wait a minute. A right kick, ladies and gentlemen. A right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a jumping R1 instead of a jumping R2 attack.
Oh, that's cool. Have you heard of jumping R1? I know you. I know you've never played Zarya before, and like after looking at and glaring at Elden Ring on your bathroom counter, you look and glare at a picture of Zarya and Overwatch 2 on your counter. But whenever I'd play Zarya, every single time I would reload, I would do a right click, like the projectile one, and then start doing the hit scan beam.
Yeah,
And like I couldn't stop myself. It's just every single time I had to start with the right click, and I feel like the jump attack is like that. Oh, great epic.
I feel like this is less about the right click and more about your self control.
For sure.
I actually do really love the Great Epee. It's one of the only weapons where I've looked at it and I'm like, man, this looks cool, but I've never structured a run around it. Maybe this is the run because you can do the poke attack with it.
Oh yeah, piercing. That might be the play. Every once in a while, when I do summons for, Elden Beast or Melania or something, there'll be somebody who plays with like a giant shield, like the stone thumbprint shield, and there's this tiny little rapier, and we'll just stand up against Radagon and go like poke, poke, and just hold the shield up for the entire fight.
That's what I want to do. I want to be that guy. This run. I don't know. The epee is like a big dex investment for me though. That's six
Hmm.
full levels of dex that I could be
Yeah,
putting into strength.
it is. It is a lot. You're gonna
Plus the
be
fact that if
strength
I go the
weapons.
fire weapon route, none of the fire infusions give any amount of dex scaling whatsoever. Did you know that?
No,
Did you know that if you enchant a weapon with lightning or fire, you only get a C scaling in each respective stat and an E scaling in everything else?
I really didn't.
Did you know that there are two hybrid weapons in Elden Ring because there is only two that have innate scaling with faith or intelligence that are infusible?
Where'd you learn this? Elden Ring College?
Elden Ring Wiki.
I guess that's the same thing.
I prowled the wiki for years.
Prowl.
Do you know what the two weapons are? I bet you don't.
Is it the cane sword?
No, there's no innate intelligence or faith scaling on the cane sword.
Is it the sword of night and flame?
Well, yes, I mean technically, okay, three hybrid weapons, two that you can infuse yourself to be hybrid.
Is it the crystal dagger?
No, you can't infuse it.
Um, the black box.
It's the Erd Steel Dagger.
Oh,
The answer we were looking for was Erd Steel Dagger. I would have accepted both Erd Steel and or Erd Steel Dagger. Wait, we just went in a big circle.
we're back here. Hey, look, there's the fort of the great Kenneth Height, servant to
That
the
is
two
true.
order, and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh,
How much do you want to bet nobody actually
grant
knows what the
me
word
succor.
repudiator means? Hey, let's jump down here.
You want to go to the Mistwood?
I don't. I mean, we gotta go somewhere, right?
I think last time you
No,
were.
I guess. Wait, I guess we can go to the Weeping.
There are rune bears down there.
Yeah, I do hate rune bears. Let's go to the Weeping, see if we can get a great shield, and then come back.
Bum, 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 bum.
I would love to just have a great shield, like any great shield.
Yeah. Oh, there's also the turtle shell, but I don't think that's 100
It's not. I think
defense.
it's like 85,
Yeah.
somewhere between 76 and 85. I'm lost. I need you to help. Where'd you
Don't
go?
worry, I'm the navigator. Here we are back on the road again. You're on the road. It's time for a very important San Diego story.
San Diego, Mississippi.
San Diego, Mississippi. So, when we were in San Diego, just a spoiler alert, uh, Nicole did not die in
No.
San Diego. Did have an allergic reaction due to climate change. Climate global warming caused allergic
Wait, what kind of
reaction.
allergic reaction are we talking here?
It was something about the change in environment. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not a doctor,
What happened?
but there were a lot of symptoms like classic allergic reaction symptoms like problems breathing and things. And we weren't sure what it was, so we went to an urgent care facility. Everything turned out okay. Still alive, by the way. Uh, but
Getting harpooned. Oh, I'm gonna come all the way back at the crease. Yeah, okay. So, allergens.
yeah, so that's not really important to the story. It's just so that you know while I'm telling it that like it's not a serious thing anymore. Uh, but we're at like an urgent care facility that like all right this family like high alert family member cannot breathe.
Yeah.
uh, and so we go and there's this waiting room and everything. Uh, and it has this little TV in the waiting room, and it's set up auto playing YouTube videos.
Sounds like a pretty cool waiting room.
And it's just auto playing like the same 7 Family Feud highlight videos over and over again. It's like stuck in a loop. And I was in the waiting room for over 5 hours.
Watching Family Feud replays.
Yeah. Building it up, thinking about it, I felt like it was a lot more. It's really just that. That's the whole thing.
I mean, that's a pretty like.
That's it. That's the whole thing. I didn't
What a
just hit the
strange,
button to turn
wacky
turn
occurrence.
off my toe, did I? I'm gonna be so. What are you leveling up in there? Hey, knock knock. Anybody home?
Yeah, I'm leveling up. We got to talk to this character who's introduced solely to die.
The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures, they never stop biting.
Hello? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Cal. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from my good father. Sukra decided himself to stay. The servant, they've since come. I fear it's least. Would you mind in my soul, please?
Are you still talking
Leave
to her?
him, please.
my keyboard isn't loud anymore. You can't hear me spamming the E button.
I spammed all the way through it, and I'm already all the way over here. Where are you? Where are you?
I'm over by the mushroom.
There's 2 mushrooms. I don't understand why this troll doesn't attack, by the way. I just want to say that.
He's a little sleepy. You ever been in bed and like someone's there and you just try to stay completely still because you really do not want to?
No, I want to know what people like want when they come in. Like I figure it's pretty important if they come into my room while I'm in bed.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah,
Also, resident bed hater.
I forgot about
I would never sleep if I could avoid it.
that. If I realized I was sleeping, I'd be so thankful that somebody woke me up. Oh my gosh, what was doing?
If I could take like a pill, like a trusted, blessed by God pill that would let me never sleep again, but still like not be an insomniac, I'm taking that pill instantly. Like I'm downing it. I'm getting water. I'm gonna spend 8 hours a night learning like foreign languages and being productive instead of laying motionless on like a ritual mat and hallucinating 1 night out of 10.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be so productive. I'm gonna be the next Tesla who slept 3 hours a night or 2 hours a night, some nights even. And it's gonna be great.
All that time you can walk around the block 9 times a day.
Yeah, I don't like I have no restrictions anymore. Sleep is the great obstacle. Sleep is what prevents me from greatness.
I would definitely take that pill if I could not dream anymore. I'm so tired of dreaming.
Why don't you want to dream? Dreams sound awesome. Dreams are awesome when I have them.
Last night I was like it felt so realistic. I was trying to get home. You know how there's that hill and train tracks on the
Yeah,
other side of the road near the thing where you don't come from?
yeah.
Yeah, I was like trying to cross there. It was dark. There were cars. I like ran past and like slid into the grass and trees. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna do it. And then I like, oh, is that a deer over there? It's kind of dark. I can't see. And then this like skin monster with no head came over and just started shaking my shoulders violently. It was really scary, but eventually I was like, that's kind of funny.
No, it does sound scary in the moment, but yeah, that's one of the ones where you look back on it and you're like, hey,
It's like I
I
didn't
don't
sign
know.
up
That
for
is
that
true.
though.
I don't have many night terrors.
That was a non-consensual shoulder shaking.
Yeah, night terrors are pretty much always non-consensual. Your brain isn't just like, yo, bro, you mind if I horrify you tonight? You're like, yeah, man, go for it.
We do a little horrifying.
We do a little night terror. You know, night terrors make good horror authors, though. H.P. Lovecraft wrote a lot of his stories just about nightmares that he had as a kid.
Guess that's true.
And then he died penniless, poor, and diseased because nobody appreciated him in his time. But, I mean, like 50 years later, he was a household name pretty much.
Yeah, don't you want to be like all these successful people in the world? You know, all the successful people you read about, how they always like die without a dollar to their name, on the streets,
And then,
hungry, starving.
yeah, and then after they die, they
Yeah,
get recognized for their great stuff. This is, yeah, that's what I always took away from that. Like, man, H.P. Lovecraft is so cool. I want to be like him. And then you read, like, oh, he died broke, and his stories were published in magazines, and like he had a
I'm getting
disease.
destroyed by the way.
Wait, what are you
I'm,
doing?
I'm getting destroyed by 3 dogs.
I didn't want to fight the dogs. That's why I ran past them.
They they had other plans.
Why did I get away so easily?
I
These dogs.
I really have no idea how to deal with
They-
this.
Well, here, I got this one. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
thank you.
See, guardian angel. That's me. That's what they call me.
That's that is what everyone calls you.
First name, angel. Second name, devil. I'm a complex person. Wait, something just died over there.
Is it a bug?
Oh, they're getting shot by the lookout tower.
Oh.
Wait, isn't there a shield in the lookout tower?
Either that or like a crossbow or something.
Might be a crossbow. Wait, there's Grace over there.
Grace. Oh, wow. They seem to hide them pretty well. You really got to keep an eye out.
Yeah, literally for my character.
You ever see
Get
that
it?
Twilight Zone episode where the guy has 3 eyes?
No. You ever heard The Twilight Zone by Rush?
No.
It's a song. You'll never guess what it's about.
Let go with the heart. Now we're in the Twilight Zone.
No, it's really old and atmospheric. Like Getty whispers into just your left ear for part of it. It's a good song. Hey, I was wrong, by the way. These daggers that this guy have only get up to A scaling in strength. But still, it's pretty good for a dagger.
Yeah, that's really good for a dagger.
There's only one other knife in the game that does that. You'll never guess what it is. I'm kidding, there's multiple.
Oh,
But you'll never guess what one of them is.
does it start with E and end or steel dagger?
No. Well, maybe. No, I don't think so. I don't think that gets above a B scaling in anything because of its innate faith scaling.
Is it Wait, I think I might know this. It's like the
Oh.
knife, great knife.
Yeah, it's the great knife. Congratulations, you've won. Here, take your prize. Hang on. Hang on. Where does it put this stuff? There we go. Pick your prize.
Wow. I don't know what these used are for.
They heal you if you throw them down. So in a boss fight, you can throw them down, and it's like warmth.
I didn't know that.
You know warmth, right?
Yeah. Yeah. When Dave Holy Knight Colgate first made Warmth.
And John Pyromancy. All the pyromancies. Oh wait, no, that was the witches. Hang on. When Jane Pyromancy made pyromancy.
Jane Pyromancy is a famous pyromancer. Yeah, aren't you just hyped for the shield run?
I'm excited for when we get like set up in it with great shields and all that, and like some weapon arts. I really want the barricade shield weapon art, because that's actually crazy powerful. I used it on my quality build character for a bit. It's really cool, and it only costs like 10 FP, so you can use it over and over again. Here, is this the guy that talks about? Yeah. He is your unwanted child. What does that mean? Whose kid is the headless demigod?
I've heard that it's like a misconception that it's Godwin, that it's possibly not Godwin.
Yeah, I don't think it's Godwin.
Headless from Sekiro. Is that a spoiler?
No, I fought a headless once. very briefly, and by that I mean I walked into a cave, saw a headless, and then fog came up, and the headless hit me for like all of my health, and I ran out of the cave. And then I quit playing Sekiro. But that was unrelated.
For some reason, I just have Jermis saying, "Are you ready to get a little bit sus?" repeating over and over again in my head. Oh, I just got a
I
shield.
should have said sus. That's another Zoomer word I know. Dang it. Hang on.
Hey, the past is never truly the past.
Isn't there like a secret smithing stone down here that summons a bunch of angry jellyfish if you get it?
Um, I haven't heard of such a thing.
I know there's one somewhere. It's like in the woods. And if you pick it up, a bunch of jellyfish turn mad behind you. Anyway, where are we going? What's the plan?
Well, let's see.
What's the plan, boss?
What's the plan, boss?
I have an idea.
Yep.
Let's go to the beach.
Beach.
Let's get these ruin fragments first so that we can make rainbow stones.
Okay.
And then let's go to the beach.
Wait, hold on. What do you say?
What?
Would you mind going to your room?
Oh, okay. I'm getting displaced.
My bad.
What?
Why do your horses hold horns?
Why do our horses have horns?
Yeah.
I don't think that ever comes up in the story. Maybe they're omen horns. Sometimes you need a fresh perspective on these things to know what you're missing. All right, I gotta transfer.
Like schools?
I'm gonna look.
Here, you know what? Here, let me mute because there's probably gonna be a bunch of noise in a second.
Okay.
Oh, don't look at this picture. That's where I have like outlined exactly how I'm gonna use that little clear piece.
Oh.
Let me take all my dirty laundry.
Did you just completely ignore my stuff?
No,
I had this whole
I
I had
just
this
got
whole
I just
thing
got
set
here.
up. Yeah, it's like whatever.
No, look, I like right as you came here, I wrote up
I'm down here.
why am I always stupid and wrong?
I left a trail. Wait, why are you floating? There's no horse.
I thought these were mushrooms.
No, I dropped a row of fruit. Because I was gonna lead you all the way back to the church, but the game said you could only drop 8 things.
Man,
So then I led it to the path to let you know I was back at the church.
can't believe I ruined
And
gamer night again.
yeah, it's over. I'm going my own way. Goodbye, Ticky. Icky. Yeah, really, you don't have torrent right now. Wait, get back on. Get back on. Okay, now torrent's there. That's very strange.
I'm sure everybody will be glad to hear that I'm once again sitting sideways.
That's that's what we're waiting for. No, you can get on torrent. I mean, like literally, you were just floating on the air. Not that we can't use torrent.
Look out, mausoleum soldiers. Up
Kill 'em.
ahead. Mausoleum soldiers.
Up ahead. Not for these guys.
I didn't even notice.
Hey, heads up. Get it?
Hey, uh, ooh,
Hey, I mean, hats off to you guys. Oh, this guy's angry. Don't lose your head.
you know, I may sound really tired.
Stop it right there.
So, but I'm actually really not. I was surprised to hear myself and that I sounded like that. I'm so
Well, sound
enthusiastic right now.
sound more awake.
I'm just so excited to be here. I've really been looking
pumped.
forward to this.
Inflect.
Did you, have you seen the Germa infomercial? Well, okay, I'm making it sound like Germa did the infomercial. One of the infomercials he watched, where it's just this, like guy talking about a sale, and it's just the most like unenthused presenter. He's like, "Yeah, come on down. We've got some great deals going on. You'll have to get a whole sleigh to get this ham. It's only $19.99. Oh, hey, Santa Claus. Sorry, didn't see you there." I can't do it justice. It's like smithing stone.
That sounds familiar. I watched the highlight videos of the infomercial stream, but I never watched the full stream.
I don't think I could watch the full stream. That's a lot of infomercials. Beach.
There it is. That right there, that's where we're headed. That little house right there.
That right there.
Yep.
missed.
What are you doing? What is
I wanted to draw a thing, use all the markers all around it, but I realized we don't have the area of the map yet, so I was just guessing where it might be.
Hang on, that's a good point. Where is it? Is it like here? Kinda. No, not even a little actually. My box is way off of it. Hang on. How about like here? Is it right there? No. No, it's not. It's like here. Wait, I'm farther away. It's like here. Closer. It's like here. Oh, well, that's close enough.
Buddy just made a bunch of Minecraft beacons. Wait a minute. Okay, the next time we get to a site of grace, remind me right now. I think. Do you? Is there usually like a tree that sprouts up when you light it? Is that a new
What?
animation? Is that a mod specific animation?
What are you talking about? Trees are not real.
A lantern.
Trees are not real. Gaslighting? Completely false. No such thing exists. And you're crazy if you believe it does. What should we do now? You bought the lantern.
I'm gonna look on my phone.
You're looking on your phone?
Yep.
What for?
I had a topic on here.
Look at you being all modern, writing it on your phone.
You know, I kind of have a problem. This isn't the topic that I wrote down, but
What's
I
your
feel like it's
what's your
important to
problem?
bring up.
It sounds like I'm being confrontational if I say what's your problem, so
There's
it's
a
better you
crab
just
here.
tell me. Don't kill the crab. We don't kill crabs. Nothing dog related. We don't kill dogs. Look at this dog. What
Hog.
a good dog. Dog. Hang on. Here, buddy. Have one on me.
It's so you know how people, I think like iPhones or whatever have a built-in note app where you can
Well,
take notes
I mean,
on your
I
phone.
think they do more than think. I think they know.
So you have like a, whatever note app that you can use.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm sure any other phone you could just download hundreds of note apps available on the App Store or whatever.
Yeah.
For some reason, I constantly am taking notes on my phone, constantly updating them, deleting them, and everything. But
Yeah.
for some reason, I've never downloaded a notes app, and I don't even text myself. I just use the like small composed text box and just fill that up with like a paragraph of notes. I constantly have like a paragraph composed text that I haven't sent to myself. And I'm constantly
You
like
should
removing from it and adding to it,
you should just
scrolling
send
through
it
it.
right now. Send it to yourself right now.
Send it to myself.
Yeah, what if you lose it after like a software update?
Yeah, that's happened before.
Send it to yourself. Send it to me. And let me see if I can decipher it.
I don't know. Hold on. I might have put my social security number in there.
Yeah, if you put like your phone number in there or something, don't send it to me. If you put your phone number into the text, don't text it to me.
Okay, well, actually, because the D&D game's coming up, like half of this is D&D spoilers of me, like notes of what to do and make and things.
Oh, okay, yeah. Don't send it to me then.
Here, I'll read you the rest of it though. Um,
Yeah,
I
don't give me any context. Just let me see if I can decipher why you wrote the note.
uh, I'll say line break when there's a line break.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so
just you can read them as individual notes. Just don't give me like context as to what the
yeah,
note was for.
numbers line break. Have you ever seen a river change directions? Line break. Huge party. Brownies. Computer. D&D. Wikipedia. Exclamation point. Line break. All lines in Old Hunters DLC my favorite by far. dot dot dot. Line break. Specifically voice actors, comma Ludliff. Line break. And then it's D&D spoilers.
That's a that's a good set of notes.
The topic note was for some reason I was really compelled to bring up like just how much I loved all of the lines and dialogue in the Old Hunters DLC.
Yeah.
Like I was listening to whatever Elden Ring boss thing, and I was like, man, Elden Ring would be so much better if it had Old Hunters writing. Because really is every single line in that game I really love.
It's really good, yeah.
Got the opening DLC cutscene. Curse the fiends, their children too. And then you got beware.
Yeah.
Then you have like all the old hunters yelling at you. Then you got all of Ludwig's lines. And then you have the guy banging his head against the wall. And then
Yeah.
you have
And you have Maria,
you got Maria. Yeah, Maria's
and
lines.
you have Orphan of Kos
Orson
saying
Acosta's
yow.
yeah. Then the ending cutscene and everything. I just love the style of writing instead of like I'm the Lord of all that is golden.
Yeah, it's definitely like Bloodborne is the best written Souls game
Wait,
by a long shot, I think.
is this the Tower of Return?
Yes. Which is why we're taking it, because I want
Best talisman in the game.
the health regen talisman, because I will go insane if I have to look at this partially empty health bar for any longer.
Yeah, it's very useful early on.
Oh, I wear it the whole game. I never took it off of my magic character.
Yeah.
Would you rather have plus 8% sorcery damage on your magic character build, or would you rather have 2 health regen per second? And I kept the health regen because I don't like looking at my health bar when it's not full, and I don't like wasting an Estus if I can't get the greatest effect out of it.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I'm here. Are you here? Yeah, you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, did I ever tell you about like the first time I played Elden Ring and I didn't know like the first playthrough for a lot of my first playthrough, I didn't know you had to mix things into the Flask of Wondrous Physique.
Oh no.
So I would get into boss fights and I'd run out of Estus and then I drank the Physique with nothing in it and it didn't do anything. And I was very confused as to what was supposed to be happening.
Wow. That's pretty pretty funny.
Because it doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah,
I
the
thought it was
physique
just,
is
I thought
kind
it
of
was like
weird.
Jerma playing Dark Souls 1 and not knowing what Estus was. I thought I was just misunderstanding the physique.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about the first time I played Elden Ring and got teleported here and was like, "Oh my gosh, this game's crazy. The map is so huge." And then like seeing the tree, I was like, "Oh my gosh, the tree is so huge. This is the best game ever." And then I immediately like went and fought Godric and got
That's a
sick.
very inspiring story. It's this one, right? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, we can maybe kill this guy. He's only got like 30,000 health. Just use your shield. It's not hard.
Yeah, so I realize in retrospect now it's not really a topic. It's just I really like the Old Hunters DLC writing.
No, I keep thinking about how much I liked Dark Souls 3 and like how much the gameplay's been refined since Bloodborne. But the writing and the world building in Bloodborne is just unbeaten so far by any other From Software game or most other video games in general.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
It's the biggest gap between narrative and gameplay because on the one hand, Bloodborne story, and on the other hand, uh, um,
One
Rom,
Reborn, Rom,
Shadows of Yarnum, the dude. What's the dude's name? What's the guy?
Mikolash,
Uh, no,
uh,
Ligarius.
Ligarius. Yeah,
You have all these horrible, terrible boss fights and
yeah.
annoying sections,
It's really
and then you get to the story, and the story's actually good. I don't want to fight him in this hallway. This is the
yeah.
first time I've ever seen him out of the room. That's crazy.
I really
I'll
wish
fight him over here.
they could have like done it all together and just made the
Yeah, why
perfect
isn't
game
Bloodborne perfect?
instead of making 6 games over 12 years. Just spending 15 years making the perfect video game.
They did that with Final Fantasy 15 and nobody liked it.
Actually, the perfect video game's Durasane. I found out because it's just Bloodborne, but you get to play as Murgo.
The doll. Oh, Murgo. Yeah, who's your favorite Bloodborne character? Probably Murgo.
The invisible infant that just cries the whole game.
Man, this guy just should die. I think we're probably gonna get like 13,000 souls for this.
Oh.
3,000. No, I forgot this is Elden Ring, never mind. But that does give me enough to level up once, which means something very special is about to happen.
Weapon switch. Oh yeah. Now we're gaming.
It's Y-hander gaming.
I did recently watch a playthrough of Durasane for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Got a lot. It's kind of Bloodborne reference the game. All of the characters are named after Bloodborne characters, but spelled slightly differently. Like half the item descriptions reference Bloodborne. Koss is in it.
Hoss is in it?
Yeah.
Or as some say, Cosm?
Or some say Cosm.
Does she finally grant us eyes? Place eyes on our brains to cleanse our beastly idiocy.
No, she gets returned to the ocean.
Oh, that's the good ending.
Sweet
Bloodborne.
child of Goss, return to the ocean.
Well, no, the orphan gets sent back
Bottomless
to the
pit.
ocean. Koss dies.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Koss is the one that gets. There's no. The orphan is. All of the other characters are orphans in Durasane. I hope I'm not like spoiling. You're about to play. Like you just got a VR headset and you're so excited and you're gonna play Durasane.
No, I don't know. Maybe I'll play Durasane one day, but I'll be honest, I won't. I don't have enough context to retain any of this to the point where it would spoil Durasane for me. I heard Durasane is actually really bad.
It didn't. It wasn't the most amazing thing. It looked a little janky, maybe.
VR is a very hard thing to move into, unless you're Valve, in which case you're just perfect at everything. If Valve decided to make like a Dark Souls game, it would probably suck. But when they make a VR game, it's the best VR game ever made. And when From Software made a VR game, it sucked. But they make the best Dark Souls games. I just like Half-Life Alyx. I have never played it. I've seen enough of it, and I've heard enough about it.
Oh, whoops.
People call it like the definitive VR game. I can't believe Valve went like 15 years without publishing a game or developing a game. After their amazing game catalog, they took 15 years off, came back, made one VR game. It's the best VR game ever, and then they haven't announced anything else. That's an amazing, what an incredible move.
Refuses
Valve's
to
part.
elaborate.
Leaves.
47 damage.
Yeah, we might need better weapons for this. I'm doing 63 with this Y-hander. What's your vigor at right now?
Before I say this, I just like to preface it by saying I put every level up into vigor.
Oh, is it like 40?
It's at 28.
Yeah, I've got like 19.
I'm kind of a vigor holic.
I was just thinking, like, I need to be putting more points into vigor. Everything almost kills me.
I love the image of us just like both shielding walking at this guy.
Oh, that hurt a lot. See, like I'm on a prayer right now. I need help. This is gonna take ages. I'm not sure the reward of the Knight Rider flail is gonna be worth doing this.
No, look, we're gonna unfortunately sacrifice the horse. He's gonna fall off the horse, and then we're gonna do 8,000 damage on a critical hit.
Do you have like the hidden plus 25 misery code in your back pocket that I don't know about?
No, no. Oh, I should probably guard counter.
That's a dangerous move to do on enemies that move this fast.
It does seem hard to hit sometimes.
Why are you coming after me? He's the one that's hitting you.
He's already 30 feet away by the time I can go for it.
Yeah, these are guys where they're like the Black Knights in that I really like the way they look and the way they fight. but they're more like the Silver Knights in that I hate fighting them.
Yeah, they are really difficult.
I just don't like. It's like it's the what's the boss in Bloodborne?
Can I get a hint?
I'm trying to remember which one it is.
Um, Lawrence,
No,
Dark Beast Parl,
no.
Witches of Hemwick,
No.
Gascoigne, Vicar Amelia, Amygdala. Oh, we got Barricade Shield.
Yeah, there it is. That's the one. I didn't know Barricade Shield drops on this guy. Thank goodness you talked us into staying. Now put it on. It's really fun.
Okay. I don't think
Oh, we
I've
don't
done
have
this.
the wet blade.
Oh. Well, I'm sure we'll do that in 8 weeks. Sure, we'll go get that.
Maybe it's not even a Bloodborne boss.
Wait, what's the Shadows of Yarnum, Rom,
No, it's not a boss.
Logarius,
Yeah, it's Logarius.
oh, it's Logarius.
Where he just like goes 300 feet away suddenly.
Yeah.
And then you chase him down, and by the time you chase him down, you have no stamina and can't hit him, and then he moves again. I want to see if I can block one of these arrows. Come on. Hit me. I think this is gonna work. Dude sucks. Hang on. Gotta get closer. We're gonna make this real easy on him.
My gosh, dude.
Unbelievable. Wait, hold up, right here. I think this should be good. Yeah, it works.
Nice.
I have more stamina than you, apparently, because it didn't break my guard.
Where's the realism from software? This thin little shield can completely block this enormous bolt. Where's the realism?
Where's the realism from software? What, I'm supposed to believe dragons exist? Come on, guys.
My problem with fantasy worlds is they're not real enough.
Hang on a second, you're telling me Godric doesn't have a dedicated office specifically for gathering and calculating taxes in his castle?
Where's the sewer
I supposed to
system?
believe
Langdale's the only place that has a sewer system, and they don't even use it as a sewer.
Well, to be fair, sewers didn't exist back in the medieval days. I can believe that one. Yeah, medieval days were a bad time for hygiene. That's why all of them died of disease at like 30.
That is true. No one lived past 3 in the medieval times.
They didn't even name infants until they turned 3, I think, because the mortality rate was so high.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Wait, they're weak to pierce.
Hmm.
How did you miss that?
That wasn't locked on.
Thank goodness we got the arterial leaf.
Yeah, why don't we do something like this sometime? Take our chairs out to the lake and set them up in the shallow water and just, sit out waist deep in our wooden chairs.
I'm on board. You want to do it?
Yeah, second thought, I don't really want to get wet.
Yeah, I'm free. Let's get chairs and go to the lake. Don't ask me to do random stuff in the wild. I'll do it.
The second part of the topic, kind of not really related to the first completely, and actually something we can get some fun back and forth on.
Hang on. Before you say that, light this grace. I want to see if I see the tree thing that you
Oh
were
yeah,
talking
I
about.
forgot about. All right, look for the tree.
Okay. Oh, it is a tree. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's like a mod effect
Yeah,
to let you know it got lit. That's really neat.
so
Anyway,
it was just I thought of it after thinking of the Oh Wonderful Bloodborne DLC, except for
yeah.
Lawrence.
Well, Lawrence visually is a cool boss fight, and lore-wise, it's everything else.
Yeah,
That's not good.
but I was wondering, do you have a favorite or a few favorite purely not anything else, not like style or like what they're saying, but specifically voice actor performances in any of the games.
Mikolash.
Wait,
Mikolash by a long
Mikolash,
shot, by a mile. Mikolash, I think, is just absolutely incredible.
my beautiful nightmare.
Ah, a hunter is a hunter even in a dream.
The great lake of mud, hidden
Oh,
far from sight.
majestic. That is my favorite line in all of Bloodborne.
It is just really great. I love it. I remember the first time that I heard Mikolash, his whole voice line set up. I think it was, I don't know what it was, but afterward I was cleaning the garage and I just could not stop saying it over and over again by myself in the garage.
Mikolash is, yeah, Mikolash is a religious experience to hear for the first time. I absolutely loved Mikolash. Other voice actor performances. Um, are, are we talking all of the games or just Bloodborne?
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting destroyed by dogs again. I have
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like all of the lines now.
I have so
I don't
much
know
trouble
what's
with
wait,
dogs.
what's your favorite?
The first one I thought of is like I really like Lidliff's voice actor.
Bloodlust of Corlin?
Yeah. This sad Gadeva. No need to be coy. Closer.
I do actually. I love Bloodlust as a character in general. Take this little advice from this little lord. Seek not the boy. I love Bloodlust. Wait, where did you go? Why are you just standing there?
I'm good.
Wait, what? Did I miss something?
No, I just for some reason I thought "Seek Not the Boy" was really funny.
That's the line.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah, I
played
know, but
female Dark Souls 3 characters. I don't know. Henri's a girl for most other people, I guess.
yeah, I think. Oh, I can't. I don't have. I've been putting everything to vigor. I can't equip Same.
Tooth's gone. Yeah, Ludleth is a great choice actually. Um, does Koss count? Does that count as a vocal performance?
Orphan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. The yelling. I do. I don't know if you've read like the comments or something, but I see like all the people like like wanting to listen to specific shrieks and things.
Orphan of Koss yelling just is like the cherry on top for that fight.
Mm-hmm.
It really sells the idea of like newly born, completely horrified alien.
Mm-hmm. Bloodborne really got the best screamers in the business.
Well, but like all the bosses scream. Like Amelia screams all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Bloodstarved Beast
Yeah.
kind of screams. Doesn't really, I don't guess. But like Koss's screech is just different, especially
Mm-hmm.
phase 2 when it screams for Koss's help.
Yeah.
Orphan of Koss in general is just like the best, one of the best boss fights of all time. And yeah, it is like you're not hearing a beast scream because it's hunting. You're hearing a child scream because it wants its mother.
Yeah. That's actually. Oh, whoops. That's very poignant. Is that the word?
Yeah, poignant works, I think. I didn't even know you could backstab these dudes with the wings. Yeah, Koss is a sad boss fight. Oh, obviously. Like, we're forgetting one of the biggest ones who had such a tiny role, but just absolutely killed it in every line. You know him. I know him. Most people call him Father.
Ariandel? Oh.
Ariendo.
Yeah. I totally forgot.
Between his voice when he sounds just like a naive old man to the scream at the beginning of phase 2, there's like he's easily one of the most memorable.
For sure, yeah. My flail.
Yeah.
Freedom. Give
Bring
me my
freedom to me,
flail.
please. The flame flickering once again.
You really nailed the like 4 L's in the word flickering. Flickering once again.
Yeah, Ariendo, for
So
sure.
let's surge. I can feel it.
When the ashes are too a flame, a light.
Lord Ash, and fire befits thee, of course.
I don't know how I feel about Maria. I don't. I feel like Maria's accent hurts a lot of her lines for me.
You missed something up here?
Hmm? I don't remember if we can jump off up there or down here, but it's actually down here.
A corpse should be left well alone.
curiosity.
No, it's liber you.
Liberate you from your wild curiosity. Oh, maybe
Liberation
Gammon,
you.
honestly.
It doesn't matter.
What was it? The blood? I forget the most of his line, but I do. I love that scene where he stands up.
Yeah.
What was it?
Dear,
The
oh
blood?
dear, what was it?
The beasts?
Oh, the horrible dream.
On this night,
It doesn't matter.
Garamond joins the hunt.
Yeah, I really like his last line. Where the the night and the dream are long. That's great. That's,
The night, the dream were long.
that's the kind
I,
of post fight voice line Elden Ring could learn from. Could you imagine if instead of I will remember thee, Tartar, smoldering with thy meager flame, of stared in fear of the night, the hands of the fell omen will brook thee no quarter.
I don't know. You can't talk bad about Morgoth or Margit to me. I love that boss too much.
Oh,
It fits too well with his character that he would actually say that because he's not really dead,
mm-hmm.
and he did send the Knights Cavalry out looking for you.
Yeah, especially Morgoth. I can give Morgoth a slide, especially his like the put a fool the Erdtree spurns all bit. Him like lying there until Godfrey comes and gets him, and they get one last father-son moment.
I love how when he's going through all the names, somebody pointed it out to me in a video that I watched that was that cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the resentment in his voice when he says Rykard's name because it's right after
Yeah.
he sent troops after the Volcano Manor and lost the fight.
Yeah, I I actually pretty recently heard the Morgoth uh cutscene. I was like, wow, yeah, he really has like extra disdain for Pride to
For Rykard.
Rykard.
Yeah. Pride Rykard. Willful traitors all.
Yeah, I can appreciate different style. You don't want to always do short, cryptic, Bloodborne lines, and you can get a lot out of stuff. But not everybody's Morgoth. Not everybody gets to be Morgoth.
No, no, most of them overdo it. I think as cool visually as she is, Melania has too many lines, and
Yeah,
most of them aren't good.
yeah,
Her whole second phase transition where she just yaps to you for like 3 minutes is like the worst use of a
yeah.
boss transition I've ever seen.
I.
After coming off the back of Ludwig, it's hard to beat that, but like
Mm-hmm.
she just talks too much and doesn't say anything.
Yeah. I wish.
Like, prepare to feel your flesh rotted. You're gonna experience true horror. Versus Ludwig, who was like talking to his sword. Or versus Gale, who saw the blood of the Dark Soul. Like, there's so much.
Yeah. I honestly, if that was the editor, what the heck?
Oh. I'll be honest, I have not played a game where I didn't die to this guy at least once. This is like one of the hardest bosses for me consistently.
I've heard some people say he's like the pinwheel of, like it's obviously Tibia Mariner's the actual pinwheel, but I think this guy's actually very difficult.
I have so much trouble with this guy.
I do
Let's see if,
feel like
see if I can do it.
in every bad boss, there's a good boss somewhere. I feel like Melania, like if it was just uh like if the phase cutscene was much shorter, like if it was just the big bloom and then just saying like you will witness true horror and then going straight into it. I think that would have been good. But there's just like way too much and all the like camera moves and things.
I mean, it's cool when she gets up and you see the transformation, but she just has too much dialogue. Like she didn't need to talk all the way through that.
Yeah.
Especially for like the serious warrior they made her out to be. She talks too much like an anime villain.
Yeah, it's a little too
Like
much anime.
it makes sense with Godric, because again, he's like the wimpy little dude who
Yeah.
wants everybody to think he's strong. Melania doesn't need that, but she got it
Yeah.
anyway.
Actual anime main character or actual anime villain. Oh.
I rolled. I think, and I'm gonna be real here,
Mhm.
since we're on the subject.
Mhm.
I do have a least favorite, and I think you know who it is. Wait, where are you? Are you not back yet?
I'm still in the loading screen.
Oh. I do have a least favorite, and I think you know who it is. But I'm gonna let you think about it while I go and grab a drink real quick.
Okay, I'll think hard.
Have you thought?
Is it Patches?
No, I actually Patch's voice actor is fine. Uh, it's in this video game,
Is it
and I think I've actually mentioned my gripes with it before.
Dark Moon
Like,
related?
like the fact that everybody loves this character. Yeah, I think Ronnie's voice acting is just way overdone.
Yeah, I think I can agree there. Yeah, I really yeah.
Yeah, it's everything about it. It's nothing specific. It's just all of it. It's
Yeah.
the voice, the tone, the way that she never expresses any emotion whatsoever,
Mhm.
which might have been intentional, but it's still like, no, I didn't like any of it.
Yeah, I've definitely had very similar thoughts before. Like the
Even hearing Godric, I was like, wow, this game's really gonna be that. And then I met Ronnie next, and I'm like, wow, this game is really gonna be that. But luckily, it hided with Ronnie, and it actually got better with everyone else, even Melania, I think.
at least there's Ichi.
Ronnie's just like, yeah, I don't
Yeah, like the
can't stand.
Renala
No,
I had my microphone fell off my desk. Here, I'll just jump off the cliff.
I
I'll
didn't
s-
even hit him once. I just died in 3 hits. Where's the clip?
oh, no.
You know, you can't do it when you want to. There you go.
Yeah, like the Renala cutscene. Like there's nothing behind it. If I'm not foul trespasser, mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee.
Except the fact that clearly Renala's awake
I'm so confused about what's going
and
on with Renala.
fighting you. Yeah, I don't. Whatever, Ronnie. You're a blue puppet who killed her brother. I don't care. Ronnie is really the Kermit the Frog of Elden Ring, except I would rather actually have Kermit the Frog do her voice lines.
I so badly wish I could do a Kermit the Frog impression and I could just like, whip out a Ronnie voice line in the Kermit voice. Wait, how did he not hit me?
I don't know.
I thought it was sitting on my headphone cord for a second. So I was
I like Renala's voice actress.
my
Like actually,
beloved.
Renala's last line, "Oh dear little Rani, weave thy night into being,"
Yeah,
is
that's pretty.
cooler than anything Rani says her entire time on screen.
Yeah. All right, check this one out. I Ronnie just seemed there's so many things that just seem like wasted opportunities. They did do a lot of
Like,
stuff though.
wait, like Rani? You think Rani's a wasted opportunity?
Yeah, I feel like it could have been so much better.
But like, how do you mean? Because I never really felt like Rani was wasted. I felt like she was actually one of the NPCs that they got what they wanted out of. I just didn't care for what they wanted.
Hold on, I'm so
Yeah, we have to be gamers right now. 'Cause this is literally one of the hardest bosses in the game for both of us,
yeah.
and that's one of the few non-constant conflict areas. I genuinely struggle with this boss every
Yeah.
time I play.
I like that whole I wish the whole like Ronnie quest was different. It feels like there's not a lot of substance there. There's like so much like going through the whole thing the first time. It was so cool. Going to all the different areas and everything. It was really fun. But like there wasn't a lot of substance there for me.
Yeah, I don't really you meet cooler characters than Ronnie in Ronnie's quest line, and then they die, and like you're expected to care about Ronnie as the main character.
Yeah.
Like you meet Blyde, and you're like, wow, Blyde's so cool. And you meet EG, and you're like, wow, EG's super awesome. And then, like, Ronnie's the one you're supposed to care about. Come on, guys. Also, here's the big thing. Why are these jellyfish different?
Um
Because I don't understand.
these are the ones you get for getting the super jackpot at the fair basketball game.
I just got raw as hopelessness, and I feel like that's applicable.
So where do we go now?
I gotta go pick up my souls. I left like 1600 over there. That's half a level up right now. I don't know. Where do you want to go?
Um
We could go get the golden seed that's on this island if we wanted.
oh yeah. Do some like
Yeah, I
errands
know.
on the Weeping Peninsula.
Yeah, I know it's near there. Near the merchant.
We could get the other sacred tier maybe.
Is there another one?
Yeah, there's one up by the Frenzy Frame Village.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a church up there. That's not really worth it to me.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, there's a great shield there. Yeah, it is.
Oh, there is a great shield up there.
It's either just a normal shield or a great shield, but it might be a great shield. I know it's long.
Seems worth the look.
It's like a long double flame shield. Hang on, I need to pause the recording. It occurred to me this is like an hour and 40 minutes long that I'm gonna have to parse.
Oh wait, where'd you?
Did I miss the seed? Yeah. No, I just took the long way. Why do we ride a horse if we have feet?
Are there any other cool
Oh,
voice actors?
yes. I was actually circling back to that with that O. So I'm glad you brought it up.
What a great
Um,
coinciding.
one of my favorites, which may or may not be one of your favorites,
Great Rad.
is in this game. Oh yeah,
Wait, wait,
Grey
wait.
Rat. You
Is
can't
it?
like you know I love Grey Rat though.
Wait, I gotta guess. Is it Sir
Yes.
Gideon?
Yes.
Got it. I love
Yeah.
his line. There are four demigods yet to be located.
Find the Albanoric woman. She hides in the Laskyar ruin. She hides in a cave to the west of the Laskyar ruins, the shrouded Laernian. She knows the whereabouts of the second half of the medallion.
Yeah. A man cannot kill a god.
I like that line. I like the way he says it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he says like, yeah, he really sounds like he's dying. They actually killed Gideon's voice actor to get that line.
You've heard of method acting before. This is a new level. This guy puts his heart and soul in his work.
It's the only video game he's ever done, and unfortunately, it is literally the only video game he will ever do. But he did it well.
Yeah, and the
There
opening's
anything
really
else?
good too.
The opening to Elden Ring?
The Gideon's opening
Oh
when he's
yeah.
standing there. What
I
it
knew
says.
you'd come to take to claim the throne, to become Elden Lord. I forget. I don't know that speech yet.
But I really like the end where he's America has high hope for us that we continue
Yeah,
to suffer unto eternity.
unto eternity.
Like that's such a huge twist for me.
That is a huge twist. And then you get his armor set, and it explains, like, oh, he somehow communed with America, and America told him, like, yeah, by the way, we're ending the Golden Order. And Gideon's like, oh, geez.
Yeah, hey Gideon, I'd my secret plan is I want everybody to suffer for eternity. Okay.
No, Gideon doesn't want that, I don't think. Or maybe he's smart enough to know that the Golden Order. Maybe it seems like he wants to maintain the Golden Order. For sure, because he's trying to stop you from becoming Lord.
Mm. Oh, you know what? That would make sense actually. Cause like you're going there, and if he's thinking you're just gonna do the normal ending, you're just gonna revive America and do kind of what she wants. So he would want to stop that.
Or, yeah, maybe America doesn't want to be revived. Because she knows if you just revive her, you reinstate the Golden Order.
Mm.
Because you're also reviving Radagon at that point, and Radagon's all like, yes, Creator will. I will continue to enslave the demi-humans. America's like, it's gotta stop right now.
Yeah, you were talking about the who was it? The Caden guys not getting more thing. I was really expecting the demi-humans, you know. What I was expecting them to get their comeuppance.
I thought anything at all would happen with the demi-humans, but it didn't. Like, they're not even Crucible touched. Because that's the Misbegotten.
They're just these weird dog people.
Yeah, they're just little monkeys
Dog monkey people.
that, like, live on the... I mean, I guess they're just fauna, pretty much. where do we go now?
All right,
Do we
so
just go to the Storm Hill?
Storm Hill.
Should we just go to Storm Hill? And like, I know for sure there's a great shield there, or do we want to go somewhere else? Where do we want to go? You pick the place,
Storm
I'll
Hill
vote on it.
Shack.
You
Let's
pick the place,
see.
I'll vote on wherever you go.
Yeah, let's go to Storm Hill. No, wait. You know what? I'm making an executive decision here. This is an executive decision. I'm putting on my business suit. I'm putting on my watch, my briefcase. I'm getting my
How do
smoothie.
you, hang on, hang on. How do you put on a briefcase?
Wear it around your neck.
Okay, just making sure.
We're gonna go to Gatefront.
Where is that?
That is near the map, the very first map that you got.
Where is that?
That's
Ah, we're gonna go get the wet blade, aren't we?
We're gonna go get the wet blade.
Okay.
This is my executive suit wearing decision. Perfect for the executive in your life.
You're buying it as like a gift for someone, and everybody has an executive in their life. Have you ever wanted to get like your tax attorney a gift? Get him a business suit, perfect for the executive in your life.
When I was making that Easy IV commercial, and I was in like the rough draft or whatever,
Yeah.
there was a few well, I was copying a lot of it from actual infomercials, right? And there was I had that like people who could use it section a little bit longer. And I realized I wrote for every one of them the like voiceover line. I accidentally wrote for all of them perfect for the blank. Perfect if you're a blank. Perfect if I didn't realize
That would
I
have been
used
just as
perfect
good,
4 times
probably.
in a row. Perfect for truck drivers on long commutes. Perfect for busy moms on a busy schedule. Perfect for busy business executives.
Perfect for busy business executive, busy with business. Have you ever been too busy with business to take care of business of eating? Don't worry, quick eating is our business. It really, like, it's so generous in this game how much space I can block just by standing here. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like D&D and you're taking up a
Yeah, I'm
grid
taking
spot.
up one tile. Like, you should have been a halfling.
Hey, you know, speaking of D&D, is anyone else hype train? Pump up the hype.
Pump up the hype. Is that a thing?
Can we get the hype pumped up? So what does this
Hang
do?
on, I'm debating. It increases the guard power of your shield, and that that animation where you activate it, that counts as a block.
Hmm.
So if you're about to get hit, you can like activate it, and it will block, and then you have it on your shield for a little bit. Very cool. Big fan of that skill. Used it quite a bit.
Big fan.
All right. Where should we go? Do we want to go to Stormhill, or do we want to keep doing Limgrave stuff?
Hmm. Any specific things in Limgrave you want to do? I'm
trying to think of stuff that's nearby that we need, and I can't. We could kill Egg Heel, I guess.
Ooh,
We could go.
Akio.
We can go down to the river.
Down to the
Um,
riverside.
We can meet Yura, Hunter of the Bloody Fingers. We can get Bach right now because I just heard him yell at me.
Oi.
You there?
I really went all out on the slang with this guy. Hey, colleague.
Bach
I'm
feels like a character that they added on as an afterthought.
sorry, Bach. I have to get this arterial leaf every single time.
It's the fact that he just says, "Oh yeah, I got turned into a bush." Yeah, someone turned me into a tree. Who turned him into a tree is what I want to know. Was it Patches? Because it sounds like a Patches thing to do.
Can patches turn people into trees?
I don't know. Isn't Patches basically God? Can't he do whatever he wants?
I guess that's true. Yeah.
He's like the Loki of this world.
Patches is
He
the
survives
trickster
to the
god.
he survives to the end of the earth and stays sane after you show him the purging monument.
Yeah. And in Bloodborne, if you kill him, he gets a echo on his voice.
Yeah. I did kill him in Bloodborne actually.
Oh, dude, what if there like a dragon came down here?
Wait, are we doing it now? Hang on, I want to talk to Yura first.
Okay.
If we go talk to Yura and then talk to him at the campfire and then come back and then die to Akil and then go back to Yura, we can find a summon sign for him.
Yeah, I really like the just having a dragon fly down in the first area like this. I thought that was
That was a
really
really
wild.
cool intro, yeah. It's almost like they learned that that's a cool thing to do from the best game that they've ever made. And by that I mean name a Dark Souls game where that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I guess. But they're always, set pieces. They're always
Oh,
like instead of having a boss health bar show up. So in that way, it's different. But yeah, they really do have dragon in first area every time.
I mean, you can technically fight Red Wyvern as a boss. It just isn't fun. I'm glad Elden Ring stuck with the tradition of having a really cool dragon fight towards the end point of the game, though.
Mm.
Class 6 is really cool.
Hit me
This
near
is the
just.
kind of build that invaders hate. I wish we could play multiplayer with this mod. Hang on. Can we get Yura in here before we kill him?
Where is this guy?
Yeah, he's a little late.
It's too bad
He's a
bleed
lot
goes through
late.
shields.
Is he coming? It might just be broken. Oh. I did not think he would kill you, my bad. We should have just killed him. Yeah, where's Yura? He's usually here by now.
I guess it's just another bug thing.
Yeah, I don't think any of the NPC quests are actually gonna work. let's go get our stuff. Okay, you're off the horse again. Hang on. Stay right there. Don't do anything. This is. Hang on, this is perfect. I need like a good picture of this before you get off. Yeah, stay there. Let me turn off the HUD real quick and get a nice screenshot of this. That's the wrong one. No, I don't want to withdraw from the world. That's my horse button. I must not have the scope bound. Wait, I didn't buy the scope. Here, I'm gonna make it just look like you're riding my guy. This is gonna be worth it, trust me. I'll send you the picture after it's done.
I'd do anything for a Dark Souls screenshot.
Alright, I think that's good. Feel free to do whatever you were gonna do now. Why are these guys all the way down here this time?
Neregus is already here and at half health.
What? You mean Nereus, the Bloody Finger?
Yeah. He's already here and has half health and isn't red.
But there's no one here. There's
Oh,
no
he's
one
gone.
here. Yeah, we just got invaded by him. Did you just block an attack with your weapon? You think we called this the shield run just because it was a funny name?
No, no. I had to go two hands so I could use the weapon art.
Wow, that's rude. Tegi's got no manners. Hate to be friends with that guy.
Speaking of hateful friendships.
What? Is there a segue for that? Oh, patches. I get it.
I get it. I understand. I get it. Yeah, I did some investigative journalism.
Yeah.
These this may be hard to believe, but when there's little lights where there's holes in the roof in caves, it's not there and above ground.
Yeah. I've gone looking for the bigger holes and I can't find them. Yeah, honestly, this game's really not that good.
Whoever
Wow, he's
made this
already a
game,
boss fight.
try harder next time.
Hey, at least we get some cool clothes out of this chest. I like how he asks for coin, despite the fact that we have 0 coin, and nobody uses coin as a currency.
That's a really good point.
Wait, this isn't Dark Souls 2. I can actually just be in the rust. It doesn't matter. Oh, thank goodness I didn't hit him. Just readjusting there a little bit, I guess.
How do I hold down R1 and use his brains as the paint?
What? What?
I swear I was referencing something.
Yeah, I was about to say, did the guy who plays Elden Ring with the blood turned off just say he wants to use Patches' brains as paint?
Sorry, I dropped you.
We got a little edgy there.
Rising like the fire in me. So many questions. She asked them all to me. I have to answer
What are you singing?
most curiously. Scarlet angel, eye too small to see. Oh wait, hey man, what's up?
What? What? There's no one here.
There's no one here for you?
There's no one here. Am I standing inside of him? I can't kill him. There's no one here.
Am I hallucinating? Hallucinating Yura. Bloody finger. Hunter Yura.
Yes. Is there anyone else that you just really like voice actor wise?
Hmm. Let's see. Is there anyone in Dark Souls 1?
There's one that I'm thinking of that I really liked, but I don't know if it was like a great performance or I just really liked the way it went.
Sigurd?
No, Solaire.
Uh, Solaire. Yeah, he's a special little guy.
I like the way he said a lot of his lines.
The sun is a wondrous body.
Only
But
I can be so grossly incandescent.
I feel like a lot of that might be due to the writers.
Yeah,
Though,
that's what I was saying. I don't know if the performance itself is what I like about it so much, or just Solaire's character.
though I definitely could not have done the writing justice if I was cast as Solaire.
Well, yeah, I'm not a voice actor.
Oh, sorry.
I can't believe you've done this to me.
Oh,
This
I can't
betrayal,
believe you've done this.
willful traitor.
Dark Souls 1 voice actors, there's a lot of them. I don't know how to describe what it is about them. It's something in common with, like, I don't know, something about the way they talk or the microphone they use, or
It's campy.
not necessarily like the word choice, specifically like the sound of like how they're talking. It's really hard to describe.
I mean, they didn't have. I don't think they had great microphones to use for their first foray into like a full budget game. Because Demon Souls was already a failing fantasy project when Miyazaki got a hold of it. Oh, this guy gives us a hammer, doesn't he?
It's
This might
something
be
specific to Dark Souls 1. Like Demon's Souls doesn't have it. People like Petrus of Thorland, the way he talks,
I think they were still finding their footing in a lot of the speech patterns. Are you telling me Dark Demon Souls doesn't have it when you have lines like "I'm Stockpile Thomas"?
no. It isn't like the writing. It's specifically like the sound of the people talking. I don't know, like I'm having a lot of trouble describing what I'm trying to. I don't have the words to describe what it is that I'm seeing here. It's almost like a softness in the way they talk. I don't know.
I mean, a lot of it is the sound design. Oh, I thought this. I might have just gotten
That's.
lucky with a hammer drop.
I thought this was a hammer. I was really sure this was a hammer.
I think I may have just gotten. Maybe we just got lucky because there's like a 2% chance for any Grave Warden to drop the hammer. They can drop the Duelist set, the pants, the chest, the helmet, and they can drop the weapons.
Oh, you know what? I like the. I like Go. Hawkeye
Oh
Go.
yeah,
As a black dragon, Calamite, posing you duress.
gotta get this painting just in case one of us specs into a miracle build and specifically wants to wear the bug on their head.
What do you think? Anything else we should do before we go to Stormvale?
I can't think of anything else you even do in Limgrave other than the Mistwood.
Well, we have the dragon. We have
Cast Morn, I guess. or not Castlemore. What is it? Port Height. Port Height has a golden seed at it.
I think Mistwood's kind of like Mistwood's somewhere you go after Lear. Yeah.
I usually just speed through it and avoid all the rune bears, talk to Blythe, go down the well, and then never go back to the Mistwood.
I'm kind of in a Margit mood right now.
Let's go fight Margit then. Stormhill Shack.
Oh, you know what? It still might just be me being a weirdo. I really like finger reader Unia, the
I do
voice
not
acting
at all. I
and
skip
the
all of
like
her lines.
and the like talking for the fingers voice.
I don't like the finger readers.
The other finger readers, it's like whatever. But specifically
They're the same voice
that one.
actors.
Really?
I think so. The one that talks about Godwin is pretty cool, I guess, because it lays out cool lore about Godwin. But I just like Godwin. But
Wild strikes.
never used it. Can you use it on ultra great swords? Are you gonna stick with the straight sword build this whole run, or do you think you'll find another weapon
Yeah.
somewhere down the line?
I think I'm gonna find something.
I keep trying to think of what I'm gonna use in the end, and I don't know yet. Maybe Godric's axe. Maybe Moog's big fork.
Moog's big fork.
Let me do some quick maths. I don't think I can quite get there, but I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, no, nowhere even close. All right, level ups are too expensive right now for me. Oh, we didn't get the scar seal on the Weeping Peninsula.
You wanna do that?
Yeah, I actually do.
I like that boss.
Have you found the sword for them?
Yeah. I think it's in a hero's grave in the
Yeah.
snow area.
Yeah, it is. It's in the Zamor hero's grave, where you fight a Zamor warrior for it.
Zamor
And you
was
get
really a cadence situation for me.
Zamor if you watched the Zuli the Witch video about it, Zamor was added in later in development.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a Zuli the Witch video talking about how, you know, the little white guys in Nokron, the Hawk Legion,
Mm.
with the shields and the bows and the torches.
Yeah.
Those guys are in the game files. Their AI is named Buddy Small, and the Zamor warriors are named Buddy Large. So the going theory right now is that you were only actually going to have two different types of spirit summons, and that it was going to be the small guy until you upgraded into a Zamor warrior.
Wow. That's
But
very
instead
different.
but instead they decided they could recycle enemies for it and added them as their own dudes. That's why the Hawks also just kind of exist. I think the idea behind the Hawks is kind of cool though, like this legion of explorers that went down and never came back up. Not gonna lie, this is another one of the bosses that probably kills me 3 to 5 times every time I'm here.
Oh.
Good job.
The barricade shield's kind of messing up my what's it called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Guard counter.
How so?
Like I'm guessing it's a keyboard only problem.
Ooh, I'm dead. I got frostbitten.
You see, I it keeps just doing it instead of guard countering. I think because of how the buttons are set up.
Guard counter is a strong attack after you get hit.
Yeah, so weapon art is shift right click and guard counter is shift left click. So I'm holding down right click to guard and then so it hits it and then usually I can just do shift left click and it does the guard counter, but it seems like I have to let go of guarding, like wait a second and then do it or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Why didn't it? Why wasn't it doing that with parry then?
I don't know. Hold on a second. For some reason the boss music is stuck playing on my end.
Maybe if we kill it, we'll get it going. It did when I spawn say that you were still voting to enter the Ever Jail. So maybe it
see.
just thought you were still here.
It's like,
Wait, you got it to work.
yeah, I had to like very carefully do it. Hold on, let me see. Let me use a parry
Wait, you
shield
just
and see
casted
what
a
happens.
vote to enter the
How did that happen?
to enter the Ever Jail.
I don't know why it doesn't do that for parry. Like I can just click it straight into it.
It's very strange. I think my weapon's too slow. I can't get my shield up fast enough to block most things. He's just getting blocked all over the place. Or block broken. Oh, yeah, this is what I mean. This boss always kills me a couple times. Especially the one in Mountaintops. We did. Now if we go kill Market, we can equip 2 talismans.
Margit, Margot, Mog, Maggie.
Wait, you're dead. Maybe this is the true shield run. Like, they even added a combo attack to the shield.
We've been doing it all wrong.
Yeah, hang on.
Man, why doesn't it let you crouch and block? And be like the tiny little turtle.
Castleward Tunnel? Oh, that is a site of grace.
I made it up. Faked you to vote for it. I'm kind of a coder. I'm kind of elite hacker.
This guy's elite. I'm gonna put on the thing. Just so I can do this.
Mm.
So we're going into Margit with a +0 weapon. Me. What do you have? What are you at right now?
I got a +0 weapon.
Oh, you got the epee. I might switch over into something like that just to have it up with the shield once I find a great shield. But right now I'm committed to the strength build because I already have 32.
Well tarnished.
Should we get Roger?
It might be fun.
Wait, what are you resting for? We just rested. Get up, lazy bones. Wait, you have 200% shields, right?
200% shields?
You have two 100% shields, right?
No.
Yeah.
I might have
'Cause you
sold
have-
my other one.
Why would you sell it?
I like money.
I was gonna
Money.
dual wield 100% shields though.
Money.
You coming or not?
Money.
Slowpoke, get in
Car.
here. Are we summoning Roger or not?
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Not here.
Can't you?
Mine.
Well, he's here on mine.
I'm trying to make the dog car bank money joke. Friend. Lunch.
Foul
Car.
tarnished.
Money.
This was a pretty good intro to Elden Ring, though.
I wonder if the flame of ambition is a hint to he's like, if the tarnished are gonna do it, they're gonna have to burn down the Erd tree, and I don't want that happening. So they represent like the fire that would have burned down the Erd tree.
Um, fire near the Erd tree is actually heretical.
Oh.
Did you see how Morgoth's cutscene got changed? Where when he cracked open his sword for the first time, there used to be a bunch of magic effects around it.
Oh. I didn't know it got changed.
It got changed in like version in the first launch version of the game. There were a bunch of magic like lighting effects around it. Are you parrying Margit? Is this gonna be like a Gunder situation where I watch you counterattack the boss for 10 minutes? I wonder if I can block this. Ooh, backflip. Uh-oh.
Oh, is that the holy damage?
I got knocked off.
Okay, Margit.
I I've seen a lot of market fights. I have not seen him use the hammer twice back to back right after the phase transition. That is new.
That's gotta be a co-op kind of glitch going on. What's the weapon art on this?
On the epee, it's a piercing strike, like every single straight sword in the game, because they only had one idea for thrusting swords apparently. That did you know that that's foreshadowing that we are descendants of
Whoa!
Horus?
I was
When
just
he
so
says,
amazed that we were descendants of Orlu. But really,
that's what the thou hast
Mm.
warrior blood flowing through thy veins means,
That
because
makes
Horelu
sense.
is the first tarnished,
Mm.
and
Uh-oh.
he's the warrior.
Orlu. Warrior. But I
Yeah, most people don't know this, but Horelu is warrior.
I also just saw a Margit move I had never seen before.
Was it the double swipe with the
Yeah.
dagger and straight
Oh no,
sword?
I might get knocked off.
Oh no.
He just
Well,
pushed me off. He's like, while you're using a shield, I'll just spam until you get pushed off.
I think Melania is gonna be absolutely hellish for this build. Same with Moog.
Especially if
Completely unbeatable bosses.
heals off the shield. I don't know how possible that is.
We're gonna have to find a way. We'll have to problem solve it like Germa did, where we find some sort of. You're just sliding. You're just sliding around. It also just said you took 107 damage for some reason. Can we talk about the fact, though, that Margit has his own theme? Like a completely separate separate song from Morgoth, but Gideon didn't get his own theme?
Wow. What's up with the favoritism? I'm gonna be really mindful of the edge here.
See, he did it again. This is the only time that has ever happened in recorded history. Good thing we're both recording this for posterity. Okay, be honest though. The
Mhm.
first time you fought Margit, did you try to cut off his tail?
Yes.
Yeah, so did I. I thought they brought back tail weapons, maybe.
It's so big.
Yeah. It looks out of place almost.
I was really confused what Margit was. I I didn't learn until like after my first playthrough completely, like that omens were even like a thing. I thought that I thought that Margit was grafted.
Yeah. I thought, well, at this point, when I met Margaret in the game, I thought grafting was going to play a much bigger role
Yeah.
than just Godric.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the previews have all the arms everywhere and
Yeah.
everything. I thought, like, Melania was grafting metal limbs to be even stronger.
Hmm.
Because we see her attach her arm. But, no, just Godric. You're putting your shield on your back. You're two-handing him.
I wanted to use the weapon
Just,
art to finish
whatever.
it.
I don't even care. I'm unequipping the shield. Did you jump off?
I feel like it's the only way to restore my honor.
Can't restore what you never had.
Fair point. Wait, you ready to get sus?
No.
Is anyone else really excited to play Dungeons and Dragons?
Whenever there's a D&D coming up, I'm always halfway between excited and dread. But that's true for any event coming up that I agree to and genuinely want to go to. Geez, I don't know what to say to this. Quick, deploy the nervous laugh. Okay, we get our first great shield in here. I don't know where exactly it is. Well, I know the room. I know what the room looks like. I don't know where the room is.
What's the room?
What?
And which room would that be?
It's one of the servant rooms with a bunch of wood in it and a bunch of little guys with knives and carpets on, you know? Are you sitting at the bonfire right now?
No. I'm
Did you
about
just
to.
eat? Where did you get a soul?
I've
I
had.
thought you ate Margaret's soul for a second.
Oh. I was actually fighting Morgott while you were fighting Margit.
I was playing chess while you were playing checkers. Okay,
know,
wait. Since we have shields,
I never noticed until right now that he's like looking straight down to the top of your head.
yeah, he's very tall.
Neck is
He's also the
sticking.
son of Godric, fun fact. Lore details. Let's go with our shields and just take these arrows head on.
What's the
Put
worst
this
that could
round to
happen?
test.
Oh, my water.
They shot your water?
They shot my water over. It looks like they didn't show up today. We're good.
Yeah, what the heck? Okay, now they're shooting. These guys are the worst. They need to be fired.
Hey, what you looking at? Maz?
Yeah. You guys asleep at the job? On the job? Okay, I got hit by one arrow. By this entire crew of archers, and it came out of one of their hand crossbows.
Don't worry, I'm blending in as one of them. I'll never see it coming.
Oh, did you know about the feint? Do you know about feint attacks with thrusting swords?
No.
Check this out. Watch. Ready? Look.
Hmm.
If you're charging a power attack and you backstep with a thrusting sword, you just do that.
That's pretty cool. I know
It's
I
been
can't.
around.
I can't summon the energy in my voice, but it really that was not a sarcastic or uninterested. I really meant it.
I'm gonna name this video the least enthusiastic Elden Ring playthrough you'll ever see.
I have been I have been like asleep through half the thing. This is we're just chilling here.
Everybody was asking me after my last video. They were like, "Is Italy
I'm s-
alive?" And I'm like, "Yeah, probably."
They were just kicking me. They just kept kicking me.
Wait, they're doing it to me now. We're trying. Why is it telling me about bows?
What do you think? Can we take on a lion?
I think I have a better idea. I think there's a side of grace right here. And we go back to the lion.
I just got a quick glimpse at the Divine Tower music and then it stopped. It went back to Stormville music.
What are your thoughts on the lions?
Um, they're kind of cool.
Yeah, I like the lion. Big fan. Unless they're lagging this badly. This one's playing TF2 on high ping. It's just kind of blinking all over the place when it jumps. I got it with the poke and broke its stance. Can't believe you're two-handing your weapon. Like even for the weapon art, that's just despicable. Can't even look at you. Wait a second, I'm getting onto you and I'm mid rolling because I forgot the Zweihander was what was making me fat roll. I gotta put on a weapon in my offhand. Okay, that's better. You know, there's a weapon art actually called No Skill that lets you use the weapon art of your right hand weapon if you put it on the shield that you're using.
Uh,
And it sounds like a joke, and I'm calling you a no skill player, but it is actually called No Skill.
oh, by the way, no skill if you use this item.
I'm dying. I'm actually really having trouble over here. I'm out of Estus. Wait, I can equip the Blessed Dew Talisman and restore health in my extra talisman slot now. I just have to rapidly toggle it on and off.
Yeah, I'm so glad we don't have to deal with invaders.
The worst thing about Dark Souls is always other people. How do you have so much Estus?
Might have
How
just
much
been
do you have left?
it might have just been because I had the Blessed Two Talisman on this whole time and haven't had to use it very much. I have 3 left. I also have more vigor than you.
That is true. You do have like double the vigor I have right now. My health bar is shorter than my stamina bar.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I didn't realize how bad it was. Oh, we could actually get to hear and see Godric. We're so close all of a sudden to him.
Oh, wait, that might be like a fun thing. Hang on. Isn't this thing like stupid long? Yeah. Oh, this might be it actually, because it can even do the poke.
Oh yeah. Ultra range.
Let's try it out on this guy. Yeah, I'm poking him all the way from over here. This dude is still two-handing his weapon in the shield run.
Oh, will you just shut it?
No. If you're gonna commit, commit.
I'm not committing
You can't
to
bend the
anything.
rules when it suits you. Okay, it is a great shield, but it has 91% damage resistance, which doesn't make any sense. Almost as little sense as two-handing a weapon in the middle of a shield run. Like, I just can't even begin to fathom what would make someone think that was a good idea.
I'm gonna pretend like I don't care, but I'm still hurt by it.
Ow.
That's a lot smaller than I expected.
What? What's smaller?
The Exile Greatsword.
Oh. The Exile Greatsword? Is that what it's called? Do they just straight up rip that weapon from Dark Souls 3 pretty much?
No, it's not called the Exile Greatsword. It's called the Omen Cleaver. It does have the same weapon art as the Exile Greatsword, though. And the same.
Oh.
It does have the Dark Souls 1 Butcher Cleaver strong attack, though.
Like the Magma Worm Greatsword. How long is this thing? Can I hit that table from here? What a stupid weapon. Man, I guess I'll just two-hand. I think it actually gets shorter if you two-hand it. Because you are holding it up higher on the shaft. What a crazy weapon. Okay, I don't guess it's over here. Maybe it's up here.
What are you
I know
looking
for
for?
sure there's a great shield. The Manor Tower shield is in this castle. I just don't remember where it is. But I know it's an 100% physical greatsword. Or great shield. That one's 91. Or I would be using it. It does look cooler. For sure. But I know that the Manor Tower shield is here somewhere. Bug. Cookie bug. Pike does 70 damage. Let's get the Greystone here while we're here. Don't be hurt. Here, hang on. Let's go here. Since we can actually infuse weapon arts or Ashes of War now. Really like it as much as I thought I would. I think we're just gonna have to go with the classic. Don't put on no skill if you don't want to, by the way. I'm not gonna be that strict on the shield run.
Oh, thank goodness. I can finally breathe again.
won't be breathing for long if you do hand that sword again.
I will actually kill you. I will
This
drive
is a
to your
threat.
house and strangle you.
Like, all right, class. If you want to use weapon arts, you could just two-hand it. You cannot do it. I'm gonna strangle your parents.
Tonight's homework.
Yeah, tonight's homework is chapter 3, maybe even 4. I have no idea where this room is. It might be up here. I get lost in this castle a lot.
It's really difficult to navigate.
They really made a historically accurate castle by making it easy to get lost in because they designed castles so that invaders would get lost. You know, as soon as you have a castle, people want to plunder it. So you just make the castle impossible to find your way around, and people have trouble plundering it. Like, yes, it's going to be the most extravagant castle of all time, with half a dozen hallways that lead to empty rooms and towers with staircases that go nowhere. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is the
Oh, you
room.
found it?
Yeah, this is it. I'm noticing the pike has trouble at close range. I surely can't fathom what the reason behind this could be.
Ooh.
There it is. Got it. Got it. 100%. Look at this thing. I'm so heavy right now.
Oh, is this the Mirror Knight?
What? Mirror Knight? It's a picture of the round table hold on it, apparently. And it has shield dash equipped. Very cool. Big fan of this one. Yeah. So now I can equip this back. And still be heavy loaded. You're really going with the head out? Maybe I should do that too. Do some glamour shots.
I ran out of equipment load. Though I
Just
also
completely?
I don't have enough strength for the shield anyways yet.
Oh.
So
Luckily, this shield is exactly the same amount of strength as it takes to use the Great Axe, which is what I was originally upgrading for. I am to the point exactly how high I would need to be to use this shield. Maybe the Crucible Knight stuff would use. Invest a little bit into faith.
little faith investment.
Well, you were asking about like the Saint Biden equivalent. I'm trying to think of semi-faith based, mostly strength weapon or other attributes in general. You could just use the Erd Steel Dagger if you want to use a bad weapon that is faith based, like the Saint's Biden. I think that originally started as like a joke.
Yeah, who are you ever gonna see use the Saints Biden?
It's like it's you and one other person, and you found Artorias's flip apparently. Okay, we're officially reaching numbers where I can equip heavy infusement. I only lose
Nice.
13 damage and I gain 14 damage. And at this point, I'm dangerously close to being the wall.
Thin wall. The
I kind
pillar.
of don't hate that actually. I like that it tucks into the cadence stuff.
Yeah. I'm kinda like default character Andy right now.
I feel like we have, like, you always end up there. Not you, like indefinite you. I feel like everybody ends up there at the start of a Dark Souls run, and you don't really flesh it out until like mid game. Everybody has the knight set up with the standard shield and everything.
In the highlight video, this is where it'll cut to me with like my glowing purple sword and my giant spike shield or whatever. My like stupid armor
Or
with the stupid hat.
yeah, our
Look out.
characters aren't like egregiously weird, so we don't really flesh out the strangeness until we get equipment to match.
God ahead.
I don't- Yeah, I don't like those birds. I have a hard time with those birds. Especially with this great axe being like 2 inches long. Maybe I should use the dismounter. You think I should use the dismounter?
Caden superfan number one.
Yeah, I should change my name to Caden. Caden Knight. Or Kaiden Knight. Kaiden? I don't know. I don't actually know which one it is.
It's actually the the correct
Good
pronunciation
point.
is Kuden.
No, I don't believe you. See, it's not that I don't believe you, it's just that I absolutely do not believe you. I'm gonna die. I was fine until the guy shot me. Did you see what that guy just did?
No, I'm on bird cam.
That the bird did the fire attack. The guy shot the wind into the fire attack, and it turned into fire wind.
What the heck? They had pyro huntsman technology in Elden Ring?
I, I think they might. You know what, Nefeli? You and me. Warriors. Sorry, it's a club down here, and you're only allowed in if you have the uniform and you know the password. Wait, no, come back. You're supposed to want in our club. It's no fun if we can't exclude you.
Oh, look, it's Blue Mikola.
What?
It's
Lil Mikola? Is that
Blue.
like his rap name?
Lil,
Oh wait, you
Lil
remember when I told you my health bar was shorter than my stamina.
Mm-hmm.
That was with Radagon Scar Seal equipped. It's even shorter without it. I really
What
do
the
need to
heck?
invest in vigor. I've got the tiniest real estate. I have 20 vigor right now.
That's crazy.
I'm relying a lot on this Manor Tower shield to carry me. Are we gonna fight Godric with +0 weapons, or should we go to round table real quick and throw some smithing stones on something?
Yeah, part of me doesn't want to fight Godric for 7 minutes to die to fire.
In phase 2, yeah. And I think maybe after this we take a round table hold break, close off the world to wanderers. This guy really likes the stomp move, doesn't he?
I wonder if roundtable hold would work now. Now it's after the first one.
I've been, but we severed the connection between our worlds when I went. I don't know if we can go together ever. I guess we can try it. We can just click it and see if it lets us vote to go to round table. I like the trolls. I started out really hating the trolls, but I think the trolls are pretty cool. Big
Yeah.
guys.
Once I got the pattern down, not too bad.
Alright. Vote to travel to Table of Lost Grace. So it does work. Interesting.
Which weapon do I want to upgrade?
Yeah, that is the question. What weapon gets to level 3 and then forgotten about once I find something cooler? Probably the Great Axe. Maybe the Epee. I'm about to pull a Daredevil move right here. Wait, she didn't give me it. Maybe you have to talk to her first.
Who is it?
I was trying to get a Balkan's Blessing to lower my health even more, but Theo won't give me one. He keeps saying her intro dialogue too.
Hmm.
Wait, did you leave? Oh. Oh, we don't have the pop up on the compass anymore in here.
Oh, that's yeah.
Gideon's still standing over here because I never talked to him.
For more than we go. Radon for millennia and her wrought to a standstill in the Caled wilds.
Can we talk about the fact that, like, this weapon is clearly supposed to be resting on my shoulder, but my character's actually just yoked and is holding it 6 inches in the air
That's really impressive.
with this little thin noodle arm?
Yeah. Finn is crazy.
I keep forgetting I named this character Thin. Is it just me, or is Encha standing weird?
Not for me.
He's got, like, his hands together for me.
Hmm.
And he's looking around, like he looks worried almost. What a buggy little mod this is. I'm one soul short of affording anything over there. $14.99.
Have you sold any roa fruit?
I haven't sold anything. I'm a hoarder. It occurs to me it doesn't do me any good to have it anyway, because I want to keep the Great Shield thing going. So, I think I'm ready to fight Godric, or we can go explore the rest of Stormvale. Like, we never even went down where the Scion is or anything. Or we can call it for tonight, because it's like 3:45.
I'd like to do Godric first. End it
You want
with
to do Godric and then the rest of Stormvale?
End the night with Godric.
Okay. I think Godric's gonna be easy.
Easy.
I think we're gonna stagger lock him, and it'll be an easy fight.
Turn up the music here. Every once in a while I get such a strong burst of D&D anticipation energy. Positive.
Well, this is the last good edition of D&D ever.
Mm. I feel like there's some subtext there.
What? The CEO of Wizards of the Coast said D&D was under-monetized, and he wanted to find a way to introduce microtransactions like video games have.
Oh, that's
He said he said they don't have the same returning purchase rate that video games have, and that D&D needs to be monetized better.
I don't know if it's that or Godric, but I suddenly my I suddenly have a strange disgust response.
Oh, Wizards of the Coast is not a good company, but Gary Gygax had nothing to do with that. Neither did the people who made 5th edition. Wizards of the Coast just published it.
Mm.
It's kind of like I really like From Software, but I don't think I'm a big fan of Bandai Namco.
What does Bandai Namco even do?
They publish From Software games. that's that's all I care about. They actually do make some pretty decent like collectibles too, I suppose. I didn't think Nepheli would just wreck Godric's. Hang on, back it up. Back it up for a second. How much do you want to bet Nepheli can beat Godric on her own?
You know, um, look at that move. Oh my gosh, jumping the fire. That's crazy. Uh, from this distance, Godric seems so small. Wait, what happened? Hello? Hello?